What is Warhammer 40,000? It is a tabletop miniature war game set in the 42nd millennium by the English-based company Games Workshop. The game was first made in September of 1987 and has had 10 different editions of the game, with the newest just coming out this past June. It is played with models made by plastic or resin material. They are small individual warrior and vehicle models on top of a tabletop full of terrain features. You can have 2 or more people playing. Playing consists of taking turns, moving their models around the battlefield and fighting against their opponent's models. These fights are figured out by using dice rolls and some basic math. There is a core set of rules and a book that comes with the game. Each of these factions have their own book, with some factions being so large that they are broken down into sub-factions, each with their own books also. You need only have the core rules and your faction rules when you are bringing your models to a game. It must be stated that all models and terrain that are bought are not ready-made, meaning that you need to put each model together and paint them. This is considered a double-edged sword in my book. It's great for people who have time and want to paint their models on their own. The chance to make your army the way you want it to look and is limited only by your imagination. But for some, this is a huge obstacle who don't have the time or desire to want to work on their models and only want to play the game. Thankfully, if you have some extra cash, there are some companies and individuals out there that you can hire to paint your armies for you. Also, there are other players that are looking to downsize or get rid of their armies, so you can find them selling their armies online. The game can be played at all sorts of scale, from small skirmish kill teams, where it's 1 or 2 squads battling against each other, to whole army engagements, where you bring every single model in your army to bear against another opponent. These take a very long time, but are very enjoyable. So basically, the only 2 factors you really need to consider when playing a match is how much time and how many models you have. The game has a vast and overwhelming amount of lore about the whole universe, from each faction's histories and key figures, major conflicts, and universe-changing events that lead up to the current time, and is even updating and adding more events as the game progresses. There are people who have been involved in the game for years and are still finding lore that they didn't even know about. All of this lore can be found in different rulebooks. There's also a monthly magazine called White Dwarf that comes out. It features not only lore, but painting and battles, and also upcoming models that are going to be for the game. There's a book company called the Black Library, which brings all the factions and events from the universe to paper, having dedicated writers whose stories are about individual characters, events, and battles, bringing the lore to life. Recently, and with some controversy, Games Workshop even started their own streaming platform and have brought the 40K universe to the viewing screen. Having made several animated videos about the conflicts in the setting, they have also recently partnered up with Amazon and the actor Henry Cavill to bring 40K to a wider audience. No details are yet made at the time of this video. The 40K universe is also involved in the video game industry, with several games that have been produced throughout the years. The newest and very entertaining bolt gun game has just came out, and soon the most promising one yet, Space Marine 2, is supposed to be coming out towards the end of this year. So what is Warhammer 40,000? It is a miniature-based war game that is played by many people, but it also has many other forms of entertainment and enjoyed by many people from all walks of life. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Also subscribe if you haven't yet, and click the link here for some of my other videos. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.